Good morning. It's a Friday, so we have our Friday fun video today, and we have lots of fun. Something really, I think, that you'll find interesting. You know, sometimes over the past, I've seen interviewers doing things and asking zany questions and the like, and watching the people squirm. And so I thought, I wonder what zany question I could come up with. Now my guests are really getting nervous. I have the privilege of introducing you to Nick and Stacie from Rochon Corporation. They are our contractor. They're the ones building our new building, our facility that's going to be a wonderful addition to our complex here at Holy Family. And so I thought I'd ask them, where their interest in construction began. And so I know where my interest in buildings began was in Lego. Nick and Stacie, did you ever play with Lego when you were kids?
I played more with Lincoln Logs, more than Legos.
I did have Legos. A lot of my building was on forts. I would just go out in the woods and use trees and sticks, and that's kind of where I started my passion for building, fort building, out in the woods.
Lincoln Logs, I did those too. Tinker Toys as well. Oh, yeah. And of course, sandcastles. Who didn't do sandcastles, right? So, all right. Now, how long have you been in the construction business?
I've been in the construction industry for about 24 years.
Yeah, I'm close to the same time, around 23 years. Been with Rochon for 15. So ever since I've been in right out of high school, I was in the construction industry.
Stacie, that means you started in construction at age 5, because you're only 29 now, right?
That is absolutely correct, Father, yes.
And no one would ever lie to a priest. So let me ask you, have you ever built a school before?
I have done early childhood education or daycare centers. I've done quite a bit. I've done a remodel to an existing high school. It's been a few years, but yes, I have done work on schools. Done
probably 3 to 4 schools every year for the last 15 years. Probably a few million square feet, so lots of schools. Yeah, that's kind of what Rochon does. That's kind of a big business of ours.
We had a blue ribbon committee to help us hire Rochon, and so we're really confident in their expertise. And so I'm glad that Nick mentioned a few million square feet. I don't know how many million he's going to put onto our school, but we're looking forward to using all of that space. And of course, Stacie, having done this early childhood education center, that's one of the great components of our complex. We're going to have parish meeting rooms. We're going to have the gymnasium with a stage for theater. But we're also really having this wonderful early childhood education center for our little ones. So really looking forward to the wonderful facility that's going to be here. So let me ask the two of you, when you think about this project or you think about construction in general, what are the things that really you enjoy most about your work?
For me, I like the challenges of the day-to-day work that happens on the job site. The problems that come up, they're not always fun phone calls, but it's fun to work as a collaboration with the team that we put together to solve the problem and move on and make things work, especially with this one being an addition onto an existing building. There's just things that come up that are unknowns that are fun to work through those challenges together.
And what about you, Nick?
What I enjoy a lot about the construction is the front end. I enjoy the challenge with working with a budget and trying to give a product that's the best bang for the buck. I really embrace that as looking at different means and methods of how to build a building with different building products and getting a product that everybody can enjoy, but it really works with budgets and that people can be proud of.
And Nick has done a tremendous job with that, because we are getting a lot more for this project than we ever thought was going to be possible. So thank you, Nick, for that. We really appreciate we're getting a lot of our dream, a lot of bang for the buck. So anything you want to share with our how many million people on our YouTube channel now? I forget. I'm supposedly, I guess I'm a social influencer now. I'd like to think of myself more as a spiritual influencer, but anyway, anything else you want to share with our gazillions of viewers?
Unique thing about this project is we're building basically a big precast envelope box, and what's the unique thing about this addition is it's a precast insulated concrete sandwich panel. So while we're working out here on site for the next 3 or 4 weeks, we're going to be doing utility work. We're going to be prepping for the footings. At that same time, your whole building's getting built in a manufacturing plant down in Savage. So that's a really unique process that we've really worked together as your building committee and the design team. and that's helping with our budget. But it's coming out. These walls will come out with brick on them. That's going to match or very closely match your existing building, and that's really the big component of this project is being able to build it off-site in modular panels and then erect them here middle to end of June. So that's one of the main things that I really like about this job, and that's unique.
And that's exciting for us to hear. Think about it. By the end of June, we should see basically the shell of our new facility already up. Now, then there'll still be a number of months to finish all the inside stuff. I kind of pushed Nick and Stacie to see if they could get it done by the 4th of July, but they hemmed and hawed a little bit, and patience is a virtue, so I'll cut them some slack. But by the end of June, we are really going to have the silhouette of our building there. I think that's going to really help get us very excited looking towards the grand opening. And even though most people couldn't be there for the groundbreaking, we're really going to keep praying that by the time of the grand opening, we'll be able to all gather together in person and you can meet Nick and Stacie. Thanks, Nick and Stacie, for being with us this week. We'll give you more construction updates as they come along. God bless.